move and see what this is all about.
What might look just like fun and games
He's just that adorable.
is something the staff at BCIT's MediaWorks are seeing make the transition from entertainment to education.
The head and the tail goes out. We are getting instructors to understand how they could add to what they're teaching and try to get to the next stage.
So there's this one app I want to show you, Human Body Scan.
One example is a biology program that lets you inspect different parts of the body.
The bones, the structure.
Between the 3D printer and the virtual and augmented reality headsets, students and teachers alike are beginning to see the benefits of the devices.
People are visual learners, not just auditory learners. And from setting up a simple simulation, seeing things up close, seeing things differently, I think might have a huge effect on people.
Turning ideas into reality is just one of the countless things possible with these machines.
Right?
That's so cool. Oh my God.
T says signing out these headsets is just as easy as signing out a book. The difference is where the book might cost $40, the headsets cost $4,000. It's just an investment that BCIT has made in an advanced education and providing the students with a little entertainment. Jesse McGowan in an augmented reality for BCIT Magazine. The stage is set in Nashville as Vancouver looks to wrap up their road trip on a high note. I'm Jesse McGowan with this Sportsnet Central update. Nikolai Goldobin is in the lineup, as is Anders Nilsson, who will once again start between the pipes.
Yeah, you know, it's always nice to get a little confidence to get 2 starts in a row, and I think I speak for myself, and I think I speak for every goal in this league that everyone wants to play as much as possible, and it could be easier sometimes to play more consistent and you get a rhythm going.
It's the goalie's first back-to-back start in over a month. A sad day for the Canucks Association as Derek Dorsett announced his retirement. GM Jim Benning says he'll be remembered for playing a tough role in the lineup.
He was the type of teammate that stuck up for everybody else. You know, like if he wasn't the biggest player on our team, but whenever he's seen a situation where, you know, other teams or other players were maybe trying to take advantage of some of our players, he was the first to stick up for all of our guys.
Dorsett is being forced to hang his skates up in light of spinal problems that pose serious threats to his health. Over in the NFL, it's the Cowboys welcoming Washington to town for the Thursday nighter. Both teams sit at 5-6 on the season, but it's the Cowboys who are cradling a 3-game losing streak currently. Over on the hardwood, the Cavs go for their 10th straight as they've just tipped off against the struggling Atlanta Hawks. And the MLS Western Conference semifinal goes at 8:30 Pacific time between the Seattle Sounders and the Houston Dynamo. The winner will face off against Toronto FC in the final. United by Sport, you're listening to Sportsnet 650, the new home of the Canucks. Your typical Vancouver intersection. That is, until Whitecaps game day. Then it transforms into the march to the match, something that will continue as the team kicks off the playoffs. The difference is now, there's a new street sign in town.
Vancouverites march in force down Robson Street to BC Place, and I think it's appropriate as we go into this playoff run that we officially designate this route through the city Whitecaps Way.
The Whitecaps Way road sign, which was announced on Whitecaps Day, will stay up for the duration of the playoffs.
After the team missed the postseason in 2016,
the captain delivers.
there's a lot of excitement this time around.
Our objective throughout this whole start of the playoffs is to provide some pride to the city of Vancouver.
And the pride they strive for is something one local fan instantly felt just by looking at that new name.
I think it was pretty cool to finally see something celebrate the teams instead of just more merchandise. It's nice to see something a bit more cultural come into town.
Frank had few words to describe how it will feel to join that march.
I don't know, pure joy, just freedom to celebrate your own team. Yeah.
With a Vancouver franchise back in the playoffs this year, you don't have to look hard to see signs. The city's ready. Jesse McGowan in Vancouver for BCIT Magazine.